I just finished chapter 5, Red Ring of Death for the story of Xbox, and oh my gosh, bro. The amount of shit Microsoft went through with this. See, you don't hear about that as a fan. Like they were saying, like, everybody's getting Red Ring of Death, bro. It was like 100% fail rate on these consoles because they legit started building the console in 2004 to launch in 2005. I think that's what it said, if I remember correctly. And legit, they didn't get the chips that they needed until 2005, bro. So then they built all those consoles in 6 months. They just shipped all them bitches out. They went ham. They ramped up production. They just sent console after console after console, bro. They were testing it. Things were failing, but they thought they fixed all that. They fixed all the technical issues that they had during production, and they shipped and they sold millions, bro. They was going out. The PlayStation was still a year out. They were feeling good, bro. They was having a good old time. Their console was selling. Games were dropping. It was heat, and they were doing so good, bro. They was up on top of this mountain, and then Red Ring of Death. Red Ring of Death tore through the Xbox. Everybody felt it, bro. Everybody caught a red ring. Whether yours was permanent or not, mine wasn't permanent. I fixed mine on my own. A lot of people's word, bro. They had to ship their Xboxes back. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. The whole Xbox team shut down production because they were fixing consoles, sending them back, and they were breaking again. They were like, how the fuck can we find the problem for this? So they shut down production of the Xbox just to find a problem, just to fix the problem. And they spent $1 billion just fixing everybody's console and getting everybody back to gaming. And they thought they lost everybody because they like, bro, we went to shit with this, bro. Like they're gonna be done, but Sony shit the bed. So they had some time on their hands because Sony came out, PlayStation 3 talking all high and mighty because the PlayStation 2 was so dominant. $600 console, and people was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sony 600 cooked them. They cooked themselves. Sony cooked themselves with that price margin right there, and a lot of people was like, well, fuck that. I mean, I'd rather take two broken Xboxes over one PlayStation. And Microsoft sent up $1 billion to Xbox and like get everybody fucking consoles fixed. We paying for everything, bro. A billion $1 billion, bro. They wasted. They didn't waste it because they gave the fans back what they needed, the gaming platform that they loved. And Steve Ballmer was like, we gonna pay that, and we gonna get this shit right. And they did. They got it right. Epic came through. Bethesda came through. BioWare came through. Everybody started dropping games on Xbox. Why? Because Xbox was an easier platform to develop for, and it was already hitting strides. They were going off, and Gears of War was just popping off at the time because it was the best looking game. Nothing on PlayStation could match it, and everybody's like, "Bro, we gotta get a fucking Xbox, bro." And they did. They got an Xbox. Things were booming, lovely. They were going off, going crazy. Then Diametric came from EA because the Xbox's leader at the time went to EA. They like switched jobs. It was kind of strange. But then he came in. Steve Ballmer told him, "We need more. Xbox needs more, bro." You know Steve, crazy Steve. He was on some crazy shit, bro, the whole time. But he knew how to make money, and he made money. He fucking did, bro. Because Don Matrick went out there, bro. He got streaming in when nobody was streaming. Nobody was streaming. He got Netflix from mail in to streaming on Xbox, and they like, bro, this nigga got Netflix to be Netflix of today, bro. He made that deal, bro. Got Netflix into the living room, streaming, not with a DVD. He changed the whole Netflix game. Netflix is huge now, and it's because this nigga called Netflix like, "Hey, we know you got the DVD thing, bro, but why don't you try streaming it through the Xbox and see what happens, bro? You ain't got nothing to lose." And they didn't. That shit hit the fuck off. It went crazy. Netflix is huge now because of that. HBO, they start streaming that through there. They start streaming all kinds of things. They got social media coming through the Xbox, and Steve Ballmer didn't want to stop there. He like, hey, bro, this is working. It's popping off. But then the Wii was popping off, and the Wii was different because it wasn't for hardcore gamers. Steve Ballmer wanted to branch out. He wanted everybody to be gaming on the Xbox, even though they like gaming or not. He just wanted them on the Xbox platform, and the Wii had people playing Wii Sports. I know I don't even play Wii Sports, bro. I didn't own a Wii, but I did when I went over to people's houses. We played Wii Sports, bro. Boxing, baseball. We having a good time, bro. Having a good time every time. So they went to work and they made the Connect, which the Connect was a fucking hit, bro. I didn't know the Connect was a hit because I never bought a Connect. I never wanted a Connect. And the one time I used a Connect, I played Connect the most because that shit looked great, bro. You just petting animals virtually. It was so good. But the Connect went the fuck up, bro. They were planning to sell like 5 million Connect systems. I think they ended up selling like 10 million or some shit. And Connect systems blew up. People started loving Connect games. The whole full body motion thing got a whole lot of people in. And people start hacking the Connect, figuring out all the technology in the Connect can do so much more different shit. And it went to other avenues. They start going to freaking medical fields and filmography and stuff like that. Like people start using the Connect for everything other than gaming. And Xbox was like, we're making fucking money, bro. They were rolling in it. Sony couldn't do anything. Nintendo still had their thing. But Sony was still doing good. Ain't like they were doing bad, but Xbox was everywhere for people during the 360 generation. And shit, I was a part of it. I fucking know, bro. Halo 3 popped off, destroyed records again. And Xbox couldn't fucking lose. And they're like, we can't lose, bro. Xbox won the 360 generation, bro, because they were selling. They were selling. They were selling. They were making money. And then it ended with the E3 for the Xbox One. And I'm like, fuck, that next episode is about to be brutal, bro. Because I was watching that E3, bro. I sat there and watched them come out on that stage. And oh my goodness, bro. I can't wait for next episode. But let me know what y'all think down below. Thank you all for watching, like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next video.